Corey's hooking it up with the hot water this morning. Alright. First day of new hunt. We're gonna go up this, in theory, what we've heard, grizzly bear infested drainage. Find some big old bulls up there in a wind range area where they don't exist right now. We're gonna go hike around until we find elk, or we don't. We'll see. I'm excited. It's a new area, new experience. Why not? Give it a shot. What we're doing. Just climbing steep ridges for no reason whatsoever. The trail petered out. So it looked like a trail going up a side hill. That also petered out in about 50 yards. We're just walking straight uphill for some reason. I don't know. Not gonna lie, it doesn't look great. Not a lot of grass in here. There's water in the bottom though, so we got that going for us. But doesn't look like great elk habitat. Super pretty in here though. Nice day for a hike and a sweat. I don't know, we'll see if I can get... There's a basin up here that looks better. Still doesn't look great. But I could see an elk being in there maybe. I was kind of trying to get a peek into that, and I don't know. This was the drainage I was most excited about on the map, which is not boding well for the rest of the unit. What I thought were big grassy hillsides are kind of big dirt hillsides and rock cliffs. There's some grass, but it doesn't look like it would attract a lot of elk.
At least it's steep though.
At least it's steep. I don't know, yeah. We're here, so keep looking. Might as well enjoy the scenery. We went down another drainage on the road. Now we're gonna go up this drainage. See if we see any elk sign. And rinse and repeat until we run out of drainages. I don't know. Somebody did tell us that there was some elk that came down onto a field down low. So that might be an option as well. We might have to assess that situation, but in the meantime, let's keep going until we see if we can see any tracks, any poop, anything. Just keep marking stuff on or off the map. So far it's just been off the map, but see. We'll have to figure out how to get the big giant elk rack through there later. Our first elk sign. I'd say it's probably like maybe a day or two old. I'm sorry, year or two old. They were here. There has been an elk in this unit. We just need to find him. This is definitely worth it for the views alone. I'm not joking, it's pretty awesome. They're in a pretty sweet view shed. 360 degrees, potential elk habitat. If we don't see anything tonight, it'll be very telling. Yeah, we still have not seen a single track elk track. There's some sort of dog track. I don't know if it's a domestic dog, coyote, very small wolf. That's about it though. Horse tracks, boot tracks. No poop. But, I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for tonight that we'll see something.
A lot of country to look at.
A lot of country. It's the most promising thing we've seen the whole trip. It's old. Huh. Maybe there is one elk here. Oh, hey there.
For today, huh?
Quite a day, indeed. We hiked a lot. We went many miles, climbed a lot of elevation, and we had a wonderful nature walk. We saw grasshoppers. We saw a lot of really cool scenery, actually. It was super cool on those ridges. It was 100% worth it just to go see all those sweet scenery. But as far as elk goes, not a lot going on. Those 3 rubs were the best that we found. So they were here a month ago or so. There were some elk or an elk in here. No fresh sign though, no tracks, no poop. That's more than a year old, or more than a year young, I guess. We're kind of running out of options, but we're gonna give tomorrow a good shot. Just drive low country glass and see if we can find anything down low. And then there's one other spot that I want to check out, but I'm not sure how the access is in there. So I got to figure out how we can get in there, or if we can even get in there. So we're not done yet, but we're a little beaten down in terms of finding elk, but still having a great time. Just seeing new country. It's hard to beat when you're just outside seeing new places. But yeah, still having a good time. But get some dinner, find a place to camp, and hit it again in the morning. We've just been driving around, cruising, looking at all the ag fields, and sure enough, there was a small group of elk and a 6-point bull, like down on a pivot. And they ran across the road in front of us, and it's a little chunk of public land here. If I was more on my game, I probably could have just hopped out, ran over the hill, and shot him. But this, I don't know. Part of it didn't really feel right. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to do that, but also I just wasn't really ready, and I just wanted to make sure everything was legit. But sure enough, we got some little chunks of public land going up this way, so we'll see if we can get eyes on them and figure out where they're going. Probably won't kill them right now, but we'll at least go try to see what they're doing. Oh, there they are. Way up there. Those elk, they crossed onto private land, but it's private land that allows access. We ought to go see if we can get permission first. There's an online thing that you can sign up, so we will try to do that, and then also we have to see if we can film or not, because sometimes the private landowners won't allow you to film. This is the best thing we got going, so we'll see. It's cool. I'm really pumped that we saw elk. Cool little bull, or he's not really, I don't know. We're just talking about it. He looks like a big bull, but it's like miniaturized big bull frame. It's kind of cool. But not, like, again, it's an any elk tag, and I was ready to shoot pretty much any elk, so. Well, we have good news and bad news. Bad news is that private land is not open till hunting until rifle season, and it's only open to cows. So we can't go after those elk where they're at now. Our only option is hunting them on that little thin, there's a thin piece of public between the pivot and the place that they're bedding on private. So that was our only option there. The good news is we have one more spot, one more trailhead that we haven't hiked up. And so we waited till it's nice, good, and hot. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. All the elk should be bedded and not visible. And it's we should be able to get a real good sweat hiking up this trail. So this is the last one that we haven't hiked up of the major access points into the unit of the huntable areas, that is. So this is kind of our last chance to find something other than those egg field elk. So I'm seeing cow crap around, which makes me think that there's water up here somewhere. I mean, we're definitely still in, like, pretty much everything we're able to hunt is basically winter range, but I think there's got to be some local elk in here. Well, not a lot, that's for sure, but I don't know. We're just gonna work these timber patches, kind of get the wind, throw some cow calls in there, see if anything's around. We're just kind of going to these little timber patches and cow calling for a little bit just to see if there's anything hiding in there. I'm hoping that they'd make noise, or if there's a little bull that would come in to cow calls, but nothing yet. I mean, it's very low probability. We haven't seen any fresh sign, but you gotta try. Throw some Hail Marys. Cool. Just found this right where we were about to set up to call. Sweet old saw. Sharpen it. Just picking up litter. Hang that thing on my wall. Kind of cool. Where's the beast that did that? It's up here and there. It's a big tree rub. All right, well, we hiked down off the mountain. It's not dark yet. I kind of have mixed feelings about that, but we just weren't seeing any sign up there really. I mean, there was those old tracks, but we went through basically every patch of timber that looked good and called and looked and saw if we smelled anything, saw any fresh stuff, nothing fresh. So as much as it pains me, we're just gonna go drive around and look at those pivots tonight and just see if we see elk on those. But super cool, super pretty up there. Found the saw blade. Anywho, not much else probably tonight. Maybe some scenics. Hopefully you got some nice pivot up to show you. That's where we're at.